Hello, everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital Gossip. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a beautiful spoilers. Ridge's jealousy ignites as Taylor moves on. Is Brooke's reunion at risk? The bold and the beautiful spoilers and updates tease that jealousy might ignite as Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, discovers a new love interest. Is the reunion of Ridge and Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, already at risk? Ridge jumped in with Brooke right after dumping Taylor. Following the end of his engagement with Taylor, Ridge quickly jumped into a new relationship with Brooke and urged Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, to officiate their wedding immediately. It's evident that Ridge is fully committed to Brooke and their shared future. However, this doesn't guarantee an easy path ahead. While Brooke and Ridge are currently enjoying their happy moment, that blissful state might not last as long as they hope. Even though Brooke holds the title of Ridge's true love, he will always have concern for Taylor and her welfare. Ridge will definitely want to check on Taylor and ensure she's doing alright following their breakup and not relapsing into broken heart syndrome. We don't know yet who the new man in Taylor's life will be. Certainly, Taylor has come to terms with the fact that Brooke is the woman Ridge desires. After so many years of his waffling, she's gotten used to it. Fate continues to draw Ridge and Brooke back into each other's lives, yet his unresolved feelings for Taylor could pose an issue. Ridge's jealousy might flare up when Taylor starts to connect with a new man. According to B&B spoilers, Taylor is set to be attracted to another romantic prospect this fall, which is bound to catch Ridge's eye. There hasn't been any confirmation on who Taylor's next love interest will be, but Deacon Sharp, Sean Cannon, could be a strong contender. Deacon and Sheila are not forever. Deacon and Sheila Sharp's Kimberlin Brown marriage is facing significant troubles due to the entire Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, affair. If Taylor and Deacon are on the path to romance, you can be sure Ridge will become upset. Ridge might have a problem with Taylor moving on with nearly anyone, but he'll be particularly furious if she moves on with Deacon. Given that Ridge doesn't trust Deacon and has always been wary of him, he may become protective of Taylor and attempt to intervene. There was a time a few years back when Brooke and Taylor chose themselves, that Brooke even tried to fix Deacon and Taylor up. Brooke won't abide any jealousy on Ridge's part over Taylor. Brooke will not tolerate any outbursts of jealousy, particularly if Ridge appears to be fixated on Taylor rather than concentrating on their next chapter together. This could serve as a new source of conflict for Ridge and Brooke as they embark on their remarriage, so keep an eye out for any distressing developments that may arise. It seems like Ridge always wants the woman he can't have, while he's with the other woman. According to spoilers from The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke and Ridge are unlikely to enjoy lasting marital happiness, regardless of how positive they may feel about their reunion at the moment. Be sure to catch up on everything happening with B&B right now. Come back here often for The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, news, and updates. In The Bold and the Beautiful is ever truly safe. Just when Ridge Forrester thinks he has his personal life under control, a storm brews on the horizon. Recent developments are sending shockwaves through Los Angeles, and spoilers suggest Ridge is about to find himself in a heated emotional battle. Why? Because Taylor Hayes may be moving on, and Ridge isn't ready for the fallout. This revelation doesn't just affect Ridge and Taylor, it threatens his fragile reunion with Brooke Logan. Could Ridge's jealousy ignite old flames and undo everything he and Brooke worked so hard to rebuild? Let's dive into the drama, the history, and the future possibilities that make this storyline one of the most electrifying on daytime television right now. Ridge's torn heart, the triangle that never dies. For decades, Ridge Forrester has been caught between two women, Brooke Logan and Taylor Hayes. Each represents a different side of Ridge's heart. Brooke is passion, spontaneity, and fire, while Taylor is loyalty, stability, and compassion. Though Ridge often tries to move on with one, the shadow of the other always lingers. When Ridge reconciled with Brooke recently, he swore this time would be different. Fans were led to believe that their latest reunion was solid. But longtime viewers know Ridge's word in matters of love has a short shelf life. Now, with Taylor considering new romantic options, Ridge's carefully balanced world is about to collapse. Spoilers suggest his jealousy won't just be subtle. It'll be explosive, exposing the truth about Ridge's unresolved feelings for Taylor. Taylor Hayes, ready to love again? Taylor has always been the calm center of Ridge's storm. She devoted years of her life to loving him and raising their children, only to watch him time and again drift back to Brooke. For many fans, Taylor deserves happiness outside of Ridge's orbit, and it looks like the writers finally agree. Rumors are swirling that Taylor may soon be drawn into a new romance. Some speculate she might reconnect with Deacon Sharp, who has been trying to rebuild his life and reputation. Others believe Bill Spencer could step in, as his complicated history with Brooke leaves him open to new possibilities. Still, there's even talk of introducing a brand new character to sweep Taylor off her feet. Whoever it is, the key detail is this: Taylor isn't sitting around pining for Ridge anymore. And that's something Ridge is simply not prepared to handle. Ridge's jealousy ignites. Spoilers tease that Ridge will catch wind of Taylor's budding interest in another man, and instead of supporting her or being happy for her, his green-eyed monster will roar to life. Fans know Ridge has a bad habit of wanting both Brooke and Taylor on his terms. Even when he's with Brooke, the idea of Taylor moving on leaves him rattled. Imagine Ridge walking in on Taylor sharing a warm moment with another man. His blood pressure skyrockets, his protective instincts kick in, and suddenly he's questioning his choices all over again. That's classic Ridge behavior, and it spells disaster for his reunion with Brooke. Brooke Logan's growing suspicion. Brooke has spent years fighting Taylor for Ridge's heart. Though she's confident in her connection with Ridge, she's also keenly aware of his history. If Ridge starts acting strangely, jealous, distracted, or overly invested in Taylor's love life, Brooke will notice. Spoilers suggest Brooke may begin to question Ridge's true feelings. Is he really committed to her, or is he just playing out the same old cycle where he can't let Taylor go? Brooke has fought too many battles to sit quietly while Ridge's attention wavers. Her fiery side may come out in full force, setting the stage for a showdown between Ridge, Brooke, and Taylor once again. The kids caught in the crossfire. Let's not forget that Ridge and Taylor share children, Steffi and Thomas. Both have had their fair share of romantic chaos, but they remain protective of their mother. If Ridge lashes out over Taylor's new love life, Steffi especially may step in. Steffi has always rooted for her parents to reunite, but she also wants her mom to be happy. If Ridge tries to sabotage Taylor's new romance, Steffi could call him out. This would further complicate Ridge's dynamic with his children, who already question some of his choices. Thomas could see Ridge's jealousy as proof that his father still loves Taylor. That could lead him to push Ridge toward her and away from Brooke, something Brooke will not tolerate. What this means for Bridge fans. Ridge and Brooke, known as Bridge to fans, are one of the most iconic couples in soap opera history. Their romance is legendary, marked by fiery passion, countless breakups, and equally dramatic reunions. Every time they get back together, fans wonder if this is finally the forever chapter. But spoilers indicate Ridge's jealousy could put Bridge in jeopardy yet again. Brooke is no stranger to Ridge's wandering heart, but if she feels he's still emotionally tethered to Taylor, she may decide enough is enough. Could this be the end of Bridge once and for all? The Taylor versus Brooke rivalry rekindled. Few rivalries in daytime are as legendary as Brooke versus Taylor. Though the women have tried to call a truce in recent years, spoilers suggest Ridge's jealousy could reignite their old feud. If Brooke senses Taylor is pulling Ridge back in, whether intentionally or not, she won't sit idly by. Meanwhile, Taylor may grow tired of being accused of chasing Ridge when she's finally trying to move forward. The tension could escalate into another epic showdown between the two women, with Ridge caught in the middle. Possible storyline directions. Soap fans love to speculate, so let's explore some possible directions this story could take. Ridge dumps Brooke for Taylor. Again, if Ridge's jealousy gets the best of him, he might convince himself he still belongs with Taylor, setting up yet another heartbreaking betrayal for Brooke. Brooke walks away. Tired of Ridge's inability to let Taylor go, Brooke could decide she deserves better and end things herself, creating space for new love interests. Taylor chooses someone else. In a twist, Taylor could fully commit to a new romance, leaving Ridge fuming and heartbroken while Brooke questions why he even cared. Steffi intervenes. Steffi could confront Ridge, pushing him to either respect Taylor's happiness or risk alienating his daughter. A new rival emerges. If Taylor's love interest is someone like Bill or Deacon, the rivalry may expand beyond Brooke and Taylor to include Ridge battling these men for influence. Fan reactions. Social media buzz. Already, fans are buzzing online about this brewing storyline. Some are excited to see Taylor finally moving on, arguing that she deserves a man who puts her first. Others believe Ridge's jealousy is proof he still truly loves her, which could pave the way for another Tridge reunion. Meanwhile, Bridge fans are bracing for heartbreak, worried that Ridge will once again throw Brooke under the bus. Many are pleading with the writers to finally let Brooke have a stable love story, though with Ridge involved, stability is a pipe dream. Why this storyline matters. This isn't just another recycled love triangle, it's a storyline that goes to the core of the Bold and the Beautiful's identity. The Brooke-Ridge-Taylor triangle has defined the show for decades, and any time it resurfaces, ratings spike. Fans may groan about the repetition, but they can't look away. Ridge's jealousy over Taylor moving on adds a fresh twist. Instead of Ridge chasing Taylor while with Brooke, this time he's reacting to Taylor's independence. It forces him to confront the uncomfortable truth. He doesn't want Taylor, but he doesn't want anyone else to have her either. That messy, complicated emotional cocktail is exactly what keeps fans tuning in day after day. The fallout. What's next? So, what happens next? Spoilers hint that Ridge's jealousy will create ripple effects across multiple storylines. Brooke may question her future, Taylor may be pushed closer to her new love interest, and Ridge could find himself at risk of losing both women altogether. The fallout could also extend to the Forrester family business, where personal conflicts often spill into professional battles. With Ridge distracted by jealousy, could rivals like Bill or Deacon use the chaos to gain leverage? Whatever direction the writers choose, one thing is clear. This storyline is about to dominate the canvas in a big way. Final thoughts. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers make it clear, Ridge Forrester's jealousy is about to ignite like wildfire. As Taylor considers moving on with a new man, Ridge's unresolved feelings threaten to derail his reunion with Brooke. The result. A classic love triangle with modern twists, guaranteed to keep fans glued to their screens. Is Ridge about to lose Brooke because he can't let go of Taylor? Will Taylor finally find lasting happiness with someone new? Or will Ridge's jealousy pull everyone back into the same destructive cycle that has defined their lives for decades? No matter what happens, one thing is certain. The drama in Los Angeles is just beautiful. Spoilers. Brooke Logan's self-esteem questioned as she accepts Ridge's proposal. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say that everyone seems to agree with this one. Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, has zero self-esteem. Brooke Logan has zero self-esteem. Otherwise, why in the world would she agree to marry Ridge Forrester, Torsten K., so quickly when for the last several months he's been pushing her to the side for Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig? Make it make sense already, right? It's almost as if Brooke has been waiting for this validation. Clearly, she has to feel like she's worth more than the breadcrumbs that Ridge always throws at her, right? After all, Brooke Logan is a beautiful, strong, intelligent woman who deserves the right kind of love and romance and not what Ridge has been offering to her. As our loyal readers can imagine, the internet certainly did have a lot to say about the matter. Some even took to social media to comment with, Taylor and Brooke debase themselves, begging a man who has used them both for decades. Just 2 years ago the characters had pledged not to let him do that anymore. Then promptly forgot. What's next for Brooke Logan? It's sickening to watch what are ostensibly intelligent, strong women let some schlub use them and toss them away. Another critic of the show wrote, Brooke is his oxygen, and Ridge is her self-esteem. Brooke can breathe. It's Ridge who can't breathe without Brooke. At least, that's what he said. And then there was this comment as well. Like, do the writers actually think anyone finds this romantic? Like some big love story. They are all just trauma bonded to each other. So toxic. With all of that said, B&B fans will simply have to tune in each and every day to find out what will happen next. Watch this space for more. The Bold and the Beautiful airs weekdays on the CBS network. Check your local listings for times. Be sure to catch up on everything happening with B&B right now. Come back here often for the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, news, fans are buzzing again after the latest twist on the Bold and the Beautiful, B&B. For decades, Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan have been the definition of an on-again, off-again super couple. Their love story has endured betrayals, triangles, family drama, and more weddings than anyone can count. Yet, despite all the ups and downs, Ridge has once again gotten down on one knee, leaving fans divided as Brooke accepts his proposal. The shocking news of the day? Viewers are questioning whether Brooke's decision says more about her deep love for Ridge, or about her fragile self-esteem after years of heartbreak. This isn't just another Logan Forrester wedding, it's a turning point. Is Brooke empowering herself by following her heart, or is she once again falling into a destructive cycle? Let's dive into the spoilers, rumors, and emotional fallout from this latest development. A proposal with history attached. Ridge's latest proposal to Brooke didn't come without weight. He's been entangled with Taylor Hayes in recent months, leaving Brooke wondering if her destiny with Ridge is truly secure. For longtime viewers, the timing couldn't be more complicated. Ridge has bounced between Brooke and Taylor for decades, and every time he chooses one, the other is left questioning her worth. This proposal, though heartfelt, carries echoes of the past. Fans recall that Ridge often makes grand gestures only to waver later when conflict arises. Brooke knows this history all too well, yet she accepted his ring with tears in her eyes. Spoilers suggest Brooke's decision will spark intense reactions from those around her, including Hope, Taylor, and even Steffi. Everyone has an opinion on whether Brooke should really be heading down the aisle again. Brooke Logan, a woman of strength or a prisoner of old patterns? What's most striking about Brooke's acceptance is the way fans are interpreting it. On one hand, Brooke has always been a woman who goes after what she wants. She has never shied away from expressing her feelings, and Ridge has been the great love of her life. In that sense, saying yes feels natural. But on the other hand, viewers are noticing something troubling. Brooke's self-esteem may be at risk. Time and again, Ridge has walked away from her, chosen Taylor, or allowed family meddling to influence his decisions. Each time, Brooke has picked herself up, but is she truly healing, or just setting herself up for more heartache? Social media is ablaze with commentary, with fans saying things like, "Why does Brooke keep lowering herself for Ridge? She deserves more. This isn't romance, it's a cycle of pain. Brooke needs to break free." Brooke is a legend, but this storyline makes her look weak. The consensus among many is that while Brooke remains a beloved character, her choice to marry Ridge yet again may undermine her strength. Hope Logan raises concerns. According to spoilers, Brooke's daughter Hope Logan will be one of the first to gently question her mother's decision. Hope has always wanted Brooke to be happy, but she's also been outspoken about Ridge's inconsistency. After all, Hope has had her own share of heartbreak with Liam Spencer, who bounces between her and Steffi. Hope reportedly asks her mother a tough question. Are you saying yes because you're truly happy, or because you don't know who you are without Ridge? This hits Brooke hard, forcing her to reflect on whether her identity has been tied too closely to her relationship with Ridge for too long. Taylor Hayes' emotional reaction. Of course, no Ridge and Brooke storyline is complete without Taylor Hayes. Spoilers indicate Taylor will be deeply shaken by Ridge's decision to propose. Though she has made peace with Ridge choosing Brooke in the past, she still believes that Ridge and Brooke are toxic together. Taylor may even confront Ridge, asking if he truly wants this marriage or if he's just reverting to old habits. In Taylor's eyes, Brooke has always been Ridge's weakness, and she fears history will repeat itself with devastating consequences. This sets the stage for yet another emotional showdown between Brooke and Taylor. Fans can expect fiery confrontations, heartfelt confessions, and perhaps even a public clash when the news of the engagement spreads. Steffi Forrester's strong opinion. Steffi Forrester has never been shy about siding with her mother, Taylor, and criticizing Brooke. She's likely to be furious when she hears about the proposal. To Steffi, Brooke represents everything toxic and manipulative in Ridge's life, and she'll probably urge her father to think twice before walking down the aisle again. Steffi may even question whether Ridge is making the decision for himself, or if Brooke has somehow pressured him into it. With her fiery personality and loyalty to Taylor, Steffi will not stay quiet. Expect plenty of tense family drama as she voices her disapproval. Ridge's perspective: true love or fear of loneliness? What about Ridge himself? Spoilers reveal Ridge will be adamant that this proposal comes from the heart. He insists that Brooke has always been his destiny, and he's finally ready to commit once and for all. But fans can't help but wonder, is Ridge really choosing Brooke out of love, or is he afraid of being alone? Ridge has always struggled to exist without a partner, and many point out that his quick decision-making often leads to regret. Will be tested in the coming weeks, especially as Taylor and Steffi continue to challenge his choice. Wedding bells or wedding disaster? If there's one thing BNB fans know, it's that weddings rarely go off without a hitch. While Brooke may be dreaming of walking down the aisle in another stunning gown, spoilers tease that obstacles will quickly arise. From Taylor's disapproval to Steffi's interference and Hope's concerns, Brooke and Ridge's path to the altar is far from smooth. And let's not forget the possibility of outside forces, like Bill Spencer or Deacon Sharp, who might throw themselves into the mix. In fact, some spoilers hint that Deacon may still harbor feelings for Brooke, which could complicate everything. Will Brooke find herself second-guessing her choice if Deacon confesses his love? The self-esteem debate. At the heart of this storyline is a powerful question. Does Brooke truly believe she deserves more than Ridge's on-again, off-again devotion? Brooke has been portrayed for years as a confident, glamorous, and successful woman. Yet when it comes to Ridge, she often accepts behavior she would never tolerate from anyone else. This contradiction makes her one of the most complex characters on daytime television. Her decision to say yes to Ridge once again forces fans to grapple with their own feelings about love, forgiveness, and self-respect. Is it weakness to keep forgiving the one who hurts you, or strength to continue believing in love against all odds? What fans can expect next? Spoilers suggest the upcoming episodes will dig deep into these emotional questions. Expect the following developments. Brooke's private doubts. Though she said yes, Brooke will privately question whether she's truly making the right decision. Hope's continued push. Hope won't drop the subject and may even urge her mother to postpone the wedding. Taylor's countermove. Taylor may make a last-ditch effort to stop Ridge from marrying Brooke, creating dramatic showdowns. Ridge torn again. Though Ridge insists on his commitment, history suggests he could waver, leaving Brooke vulnerable. The bigger picture for BNB. From a storytelling perspective, this engagement breathes new life into the show's central love triangle. Brooke, Ridge, and Taylor have carried the bold and the beautiful for decades, and this twist ensures the drama continues. By focusing on Brooke's self-esteem, the writers are giving fans more than just romance. They're sparking real conversations about identity, love, and empowerment. Will Brooke finally get her happily ever after, or will she end up heartbroken once again? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. Fans will be glued to their screens. Final thoughts. Brooke Logan accepting Ridge Forrester's proposal is a moment that feels both familiar and shocking. Familiar, because fans have seen it countless times before. Shocking, because despite everything Brooke has endured, she continues to say yes. The question that lingers is whether Brooke is acting out of true love or out of a deep-seated fear of being without Ridge. Her self-esteem is at the center of this storyline, and it will define the fallout of her decision. No matter which side fans fall on, those rooting for Ridge or those begging Brooke to move on, this proposal has reignited one of soap opera's greatest love stories. And with spoilers teasing explosive reactions from Taylor, Steffi, and Hope, the drama is only just beginning. Stay tuned, because in the world of the bold and the beautiful, happily ever after is never guaranteed.